How was the beginning of your career in aviation? Well, let's dive straight into it. My journey into the skies started with a childhood fascination for aircraft. That fascination fueled my determination to become a pilot. I enrolled in a flight school, where I began my theoretical studies, learning about aerodynamics, meteorology, navigation, and all the essentials that form the foundation of aviation. It was challenging, yet exciting. The real adventure began with my first solo flight. The anticipation, the adrenaline, the thrill of taking an aircraft into the clouds on my own, it was an experience beyond words. I remember the sense of accomplishment I felt when I successfully landed that plane. From that moment, I knew I was born to fly. The journey wasn't easy, but every challenge was a step towards fulfilling my dream. So that was a brief overview of how my aviation journey began. It was indeed a thrilling ride. Now that you've heard my story, let's dissect it to better understand the English language used. Taking a closer look at the narrative, you'll notice that the past tense was predominantly used. This is because we were discussing events that happened in the past. Phrases like, I started, I trained, and I flew, all refer to actions completed at a previous time. Now let's talk about adjectives. Adjectives play a crucial role in adding color and depth to our story. Words like challenging, exciting, and rewarding not only describe experiences but also convey emotions, making our narrative more engaging. Next up is aviation jargon. While it's important to use common language to ensure understanding, sprinkling in some aviation-specific terms can add authenticity to your story. Terms like runway, cockpit, and altitude were used to give our narrative that true pilot feel. Did you notice how we used a mix of simple and complex sentences? This not only keeps the listener engaged, but also shows your command over the language. For example, I trained for 2 years at a renowned aviation academy is a simple statement, while despite the challenges I was driven by my passion for flying is a more complex sentence. Lastly, rhetorical questions and pauses were used to make the narrative more interactive. It's like having a conversation with your listener, making them feel more involved. And that's how we break down an answer. It's all about the right use of grammar and vocabulary. We've come a long way in understanding how to answer a question about your aviation career. Remember, the key is to share your journey with clarity and simplicity. Practice regularly, enhance your English language skills, and familiarize yourself with the aviation vocabulary to ace the test. Keep this process in your toolkit, and you'll be well equipped to handle any question thrown your way. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more such content. Keep flying high.